welcome to this week's newsletter and bad news, I'm afraid. Yes, we're heading for another lockdown. I'm doing this newsletter Tuesday afternoon, which probably means you'll receive this newsletter at Thursday afternoon at some point. And yes, unfortunately, we are having to close for a month. There's lots of petitions about. The powers that be in golf are trying to speak to the government to try and get us to stay open. So fingers crossed, it can all change very quickly, as we know. But yes, as it stands at the moment, Tuesday afternoon, we are going to have to close down for a month at least, unfortunately. Very, very disappointing. And yeah, well, I can't say we didn't see it coming, but we probably did, didn't we? But I am still able to offer a click and collect service. So with Christmas around the corner, I am able to get stuff in for you. A lot of the manufacturers are staying open, albeit in a short or small staff capacity. So I am able to get stuff for you. So obviously anything in the shop, you can collect that as well, sort of thing. So if you require anything and you're thinking about Christmas and you want to get your Christmas presents in early, because no doubt there's going to be a big rush when we come back, hopefully opening on the 2nd December. When we come back, there might be a big rush. If you want to get your presents in early, then please let me know. You can either respond to this email or give the shop a call, which will be diverted to my mobile phone. So we can do that. We can do click and collect or phone and collect if you like. So you can arrange for me and you to meet up outside the back of the shop, and I can pass you your goods that way and take payment that way as well. So all is not lost on the shop front. If you want your Christmas shopping, please let me know and let me help you. If you've got any questions, again, either phone the shop phone, which gets diverted to my mobile phone, or reply to this email and I shall come back to you as soon as possible. So yeah, remember, all gift vouchers, again, we can email those out to you as well. So lesson gift vouchers, all those sort of things that you might want for Christmas, shop gift vouchers for Christmas, we can do all those as well. So business, not quite as usual, but we can still do a bit of business via the click and collect or phone and collect service there. So let me know. Or if you're after ideas, please go on the Foremost Golf website and look on there as well for other gift ideas. Anything on there, obviously, we can get a hold of pretty quickly as well, or relatively quickly, not pretty quickly. Who knows, really. But yes, so yeah, click and collect. Let me know, give the shop number a call, and that will get diverted to my mobile, or just simply email or reply to this email, this newsletter that you're getting today. But yeah, fingers crossed, it will only be a month. I'm sure we can keep ourselves busy for that month anyway. The US Masters is coming up next weekend, so we'll all be in lockdown watching that. We are still got our US Masters sweepstake. We've still got about 40 squares left. Now I'm going to try and get them all sold Tuesday, Wednesday, but it might be a bit of a struggle. So if you want a square, if you get this newsletter on the Thursday and you want a square for the US Masters to give you a bit of added interest, again, reply to this email. I shall give you my bank details, and then you can transfer some money into my bank, and I shall then put you a square on the US Masters sweepstakes. So if you want a square and you haven't had a chance to get up here in the last couple of days or so, then email me back or call me back and I'll put your name down, and then you can pay me via BACS online banking. Okay, so yeah, US Masters sweepstakes, £3 a square, opportunity to win £100 onto your Pro Shop account, so well worth doing, and gives you that bit of added interest when watching the golf next weekend. Next we'll move on to Gorleston Golf Club competition news. With the new world handicapping system coming into place at the weekend, there was no competitions held over the weekend. Have you got your new handicap? Do you know what it all means? Not so sure I do, really, but I'm trying to get my head around it. But I think it seems pretty straightforward enough. If you've got any questions, please pop in and see me or Ollie. We're pretty clued up with that sort of thing. So pop in and ask us. Even Jack's probably more clued up than both of us, to be honest. So pop in and see Jack over the next day or two, or drop us an email to find out. But yeah, it all seems pretty straightforward. 8 out of your last 20 rounds are averaged out. Your best 8 that gives you your handicap, and then you basically look on the board, whichever golf course you play at, work out which tee you're playing off, look at the board. My handicap's 14.6. Well, around this golf course, I play off 16, or I play off 14. So yeah, it seems quite straightforward and seems pretty good, to be honest. Obviously, will take a bit of getting used to, but I guess we'll have to wait a month to see whether it actually works or not, because obviously no competitions planned through November because of the lockdown. So we'll have to wait and see how that works out. But anyway, we did have a couple of competitions before last weekend, and we'll go back to last Wednesday's divisional Stapleford, where Gail Chapman won Division 1 with 32 points, beating Heather Harvey on countback also with 32 points. In Division 2, Vonnie Thornton won with 38 points. Well done, Vonnie. Super score that. And in Division 3, Lisa Gillings won with 32 points. Well done, Lisa. On Thursday, the men played their midweek Stapleford Finals day, where Daniel Crosby won Division 1 with 39 points, beating Lee Flynn into second on 38 points. Dave Henwood got 37 points, along with Andy Patrick, Rob Allen, and Ray Pope. So well done to all you. Because it was the finals day, there was just one division, so well done to you prize winners there. On tour news, Callum Shinkwing won over in Cyprus at Aphrodite Hills. Don't know if you saw that, but a bit of a mad golf course up and down through the Rocky Mountains, but it was superb, to be honest. And Callum Shinkwing, young English lad, birdied the first playoff hole to win his first tour event, so that was quite impressive stuff from him. And in America, an old campaigner, Brian Gay won. He won over in Barbados, was it? I think it was, or Bermuda. He also won in a playoff as well. This week we've got the Houston Open coming up in preparation for the US Masters, and like I say, the following weekend is the US Masters, which will be very strange to see with no patrons involved and obviously no springtime blossom out on the flowers as well. So it'll be quite strange to watch, I guess, but still very much looking forward to that. Be interesting to see how Bryson DeChambeau gets on, bombing it around Augusta. They reckon he's hitting it even further than he was when he won the US Open, so it'll be interesting to see his strategy, whether he hits driver everywhere and just takes it over all the corner of the dog legs, etc. But it'll be good to watch and something to keep us entertained through the misery of lockdown, I guess. Right, okay, so for this week's tip of the week, we better give you some indoor practice to do, okay? Something you can practice at home during lockdown, and obviously we can only do a bit of putting and maybe a bit of chipping. Every week I shall keep trying to produce my newsletter just to keep you updated with things going on, and try and give you a little bit of help with your game at home, like I did in last lockdown. So stay tuned to your emails to see my email come through. There'll be some fun quizzes no doubt coming through as well, some fun challenges as well. But yes, so for this week we're going to do a little putting skill challenge practice, if you like, okay? I've got 5 balls and I've got roughly about 2 metres or 3 metres there, yeah, okay? And I'm going to try and putt each ball, and I'm going to try and get all 5 balls within that zone, but I must keep putting each ball in front of the next, okay? So let's see if I can do it. So, first one, we're going to go with a very short putt. How short can I make this putt? Barely touch it. Ooh, that's gone a bit far. So the next one, I've then got to try and putt past that. So I'm going to make a slightly longer stroke to try and get it past that. If I don't get it past, only just, if I don't get it past, that's the end of the game. So now I've got to play a longer stroke to get it past that. Got a bit too far. And now I've got to go a longer stroke still to get the next ball past that, but make sure it doesn't go all the way to the end of the screen. Got that one? See if we can go again. Oh, I've been a bit hard. So I've only got 4 points there out of 5. But it's a good little game, just to test your kind of stroke ability, just how far back, how far through you need to make each stroke. Gives you good touch as well, and just a bit of fun and a good little challenge. Give that a go. Let me know how you get on. Let's say 2 metres. Measure out 2 metres and see how many balls you can keep in that 2 metre square, if you like, before you run out of room. Give it a go and let me know how you get on. Maybe we can offer a little prize or something for who does the best, who gets the best results on the challenge. So email me back and let me know how you get on. So that is everything for this week. Stay in touch. Click and collect, do the little putting challenge, let me know how you get on, okay? You'll keep getting my newsletter every week as well to keep you entertained. But apart from that, everybody stay safe, and fingers crossed we will see you in December. December the 3rd, is it? I think we're due to reopen. Fingers crossed it will be then, getting ready for Christmas. Right, thanks very much for everybody. Take care and look after yourselves. Bye-bye.